Hey everybody, Hunt Fit Ted here. I'm sitting in my hotel room in Montana getting ready to go chase bulls for the next week. But I had to make some space on my devices, manage some content, a little last minute editing, and so I'm getting my Nebraska hunt out now. Hope you guys enjoy and stay tuned for some elk hunting footage coming up soon. Before leaving for the trip, I'm all over the place. I can't hit anything. After tuning my bow with field tips, I threw my kudu heads on and I couldn't hit anything. Then this is a group of 50 yards. It just wasn't working. Then my wife ran over my hinge release, just trashed it with the lawnmower, as you can see here. So I had to do something and had to make some last minute changes. This is 30 yards with field tips versus broadheads. This mammoth. He'll be ramming that. I'm not messing with him. You see the one in Yellowstone that did that the other day? Rammed a car. Well, those idiots just, I wasn't going to mess with him. You could tell he wasn't in the mindset. Oh, hey, little buddy. That's cute. He looks delicious too, doesn't he? And you have her pulse. The variety of nature and the amount of different animals that we saw is just so cool. It's on those Western trips, it's always neat, a little bit of a different perspective. Did lots of scouting the first couple days, and of course I had to figure out my bow, so I actually threw some fixed heads on and they flew like darts. So I was able to solve my archery issues, and we got a lot of scouting in the last couple days before the season started, and we were ready to go.
There's two of them.
Thank you.
And I'm going to take a swig and I'm going to start walking. Lord knows you'll catch my ass. I am not going to hoof back there and be sweating my balls off.
Yeah. Hey, I forgot about you. On the side of that dude. Huge grasshopper. Alright, so here's the plan. Josh got a head start on me. He wasn't too excited about coming back here. We're gonna hike back about 3.5 miles and get back in these deeper draws where there's a couple of spring-fed creeks that come together, create a cooler bottomland, and
acorns are dropping. So we're just gonna get back there. It's like 11 o'clock, 11:30 or so right now. And we're just gonna get back there and get in a tree, hopefully, and just stay for the duration. So I like our odds. Should be a great afternoon. I mean, they were active yesterday during the afternoon, like the early afternoon. So hopefully, we'll have some action this afternoon, but then if nothing else, we'll be set up for the long haul for a great evening hunt. Catch you back there. Hey there, buddy. A massive and impressive creature. Pretty cool. See you, boys. big bucks don't get that old and wary for nothing. We figured out with the way the wind and the thermals were going that those bucks had to have smelled our ground scent from about 6 hours earlier. Crazy. Second morning of the Nebraska archery season. Josh and I hiked in 3.5 miles yesterday after hunting in the morning. 4 hours of sleep and did it again. Comes the doe. Psst. Doe. Big doe. And a fawn. Little mid-morning move. Josh and I just got a new plan established. We're gonna walk down this way and get set up again into the wind. Just get a new spot where we haven't disturbed yet. Over water and hopefully acorns. We'll see. Fantastic launch. Evening number 2 in Nebraska. Josh is 5 yards from me, right over here. Got about an hour until sunset. Hour and a half, maybe. Better move this GoPro to stop the glare.
Right after I took that video, some guy came walking down, walked right through the middle of our area. Here we are, 3.5 miles deep on public ground. There was no other trucks in the lot, the whole time scouting or anything, and we thought we pretty well would have it to ourselves. Or, if we did see one other hunter, I think on opening day finally, and just thought no way he's going back there 3.5 miles. And if he did, what would be the odds he walked right up on us? Well, he did. So after that nonsense on day 2, we're like, we're going for broke. I'm going all the way back to where I know there's deer, and we prepared for the 6.3 mile hike all the way to the back corner.
This thing's as big as you, Josh. Lunch number 1, and nap number one. Lunch number one for the day, nap number one for the trip. Definitely put in the hours, the miles, and the hard work. I think Josh said we were at 100,000 steps. Where are we at this morning? So I've got this bison below me, 100 yards away. I think I just saw an elk. Got a glimpse of it as it walked behind some brush.
Right after that video, I saw a really good buck, looked like a nice 10-pointer, enter the bottom about 300 yards to my right. That's why I had to go after him. The way the land laid, I could have easily just worked my way down the hill and then pretty much just ran along the edge of the bottom, because there was a raise, like a berm, that was in between me and this buck that was 300 yards away. However, I couldn't just go down the hill because those bison were down there with their calf, and I wasn't about to put myself in a position where either one of those bison felt like they needed to defend their calf. So I had to work along the hill in the deer's range, and obviously much more challenging navigation. Yeah, it was interesting. When I got to the top of this rise, I worked my way across it until I was behind a good bush, and it was like a small tree with thick foliage all around it. It's to my right, but you can't see it here. I'm gradually just kind of peeking my way around there. All of a sudden, I see like deer all over the place. You know, it's a lot darker off to my right down there. It's cooler and darker. It's just a really neat place, but there's like deer all over the place, and I can't find my target buck. After a little bit, they start to get a little bit leery, and they probably picked up some sort of smell. They didn't know where I was or how, what the situation was. They just got a little bit spooky, and the whole time I'm glassing, looking for that buck, and I just could not locate him. Finally, some of the deer kind of trotted off and went up on that rise you see more in the background. Which I saw a good buck there. I knew it wasn't the big one, but I was excited to go ahead and try to finish the game, and I ranged it at 65 yards, and here we go.
But what I was going to say is, how about 65 yards? I'm not going to celebrate it yet, but when just a few days ago, I was literally thinking about not even getting a tag. Yeah, it felt really good, man.
Well, I heard it. I was 400 yards from me. It was quack. I was like, well, hang on.
Is that you?
Hey. Ted just shot a deer, so we're going to track it, so I'll call you when we get there. Alright, well, I'll call you in the morning because it's going to be 4 hours before we get out of here.
Oh my goodness. Alright.
Love you, bye. He's going right in this trail. I got blood.
Good one?
More blood. Yep.
Yeah.
That's blood. I mean, it's enough to see, but it ain't
Oh,
going
here we go. Here.
Yep, they're spraying. That's good.
There's bubbles.
There he lays.
He's looking all over.
He's hard-horned.
Yeah.
Look at that, right through the pump station.
65 yards, man.
Hell yeah, man. Oh, man.
Holy shit. Oh, yeah. Now that is exciting.
You were good with 7-pointers.
Oh, yeah. Another 7-pointer.
Here, let me have that.
September, 3rd? Should be.
Yeah, it's 3rd day of season.
Should be good on the battery. Coming out heavy. Oh boy. All right. Hey. Biggin just throws it around like nothing. I'm over here, grunting. Thanks for all the help, buddy.
You're welcome. Thank me when we get 6.1 miles back to the truck.
Yeah, nothing to it but to do it. Well, let's do it. Man, that was so funny though, because we were starting up there and we're looking all around and everything. Like, no,
laying there.
He was laying right there next to us, and neither one of us saw him for a good minute, probably. Awesome. We needed to stay over here, didn't we? Maybe.
All that over a damn deer.
65-yard shot, too, though.
65-yard shot, 6 miles back. Took us just over 3 hours to get out. I need some ibuprofen and a cot.
It may not have been my biggest buck, but I'm a junkie for an experience, and shooting a deer like that after the grind that we put in and then packing it out 6.5 miles on minimal sleep and just just running ragged was a very memorable experience. And Josh is a great partner to do that with, no doubt. We'll be doing it again. Thanks for watching.